I guess, Bryce, just how tough is it to go out in a game like that?
I think just going out any game, is rough, but we felt like we had a really good chance to win, and, unfortunately they made some shots down the stretch and we kind of struggled. So, I mean, it is what it is. They're a good team, but we feel like we should have won that game, but, they came out and they executed their game plan better than we did, so got to brass to them.
Do you feel like they controlled the pace in the first half, especially?
A little bit. They were getting a lot more easy buckets. We were kind of having to work a little bit harder for ours, but overall they just kind of executed better.
What will kind of be your takeaways from this season?
Good season. I mean, I'm happy I got to do it with these guys, man. These are great teammates, great coaches. I appreciate the fans. It was just a great year, man. I mean, obviously we didn't accomplish the goals, that we originally set out to do, but I think overall, we just a lot of positives that you can take from it. And, you just get back to work, man. That's pretty much it.
John Michael, what's your takeaway from your 1 year at OSU?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. Sad it has come to an end so quickly, but I made a lot of good friends with my teammates, met a lot of good people here at the university. Had a lot of fun while we were doing it. Had our ups and downs, but I wouldn't trade the experience for the world. So yeah, I enjoyed my time.
As you go forward, you still have a year left. What's kind of going to go into that decision?
I mean, I want to finish getting my degree and all that stuff, so I'm thankful to have the opportunity to have an extra year. So, just that's something I think about later on. I ain't really thought about it so far, because I had intentions on finishing this year out in Vegas. That's what my mom was on, so I haven't really thought about it, but I have that option open.
You think that going out like this in this kind of fashion will maybe kind of change the idea of what you could do next year?
I mean, yeah, losing definitely motivates you, so just to come back, I wanted to go to March Madness, never been, and, that's something that I want to be able to say I've experienced in my college career, so, thankful that I still have an opportunity to do that, and, we still have a lot of guys that can come back, so, we'll just see what happens.
So in the first half, we saw y'all start out a little slower, and then the second half, we saw the offense surge. What went right in the second half? Were y'all able to turn things around?
I think it started with getting stops. I mean, we were able to get stops, and then from there we were able to rebound and kind of push the ball and keep the pace up. But whenever they're making buckets easy left and right, we're playing against a set defense. So I think that's probably the main difference is we started getting stops and we were able to push the ball.
UNT's coach came in and mentioned how managers said they kind of had to make ugly shots to win against the tough defense that you all were playing. How did you see their team respond to your defense and still kind of find ways to work around it?
Yeah, a lot of times, they just made a tougher shot. I mean, it wasn't necessarily bad defense, but a lot of times we were there, and sometimes it just goes in. That's where you just got to give credit to them and just try better next time.
Can those type of buckets where shot clock's winding down, they're just dribbling around, and then it still goes in, can those kind of be more back-breaking than a traditional make?
Sometimes, because a lot of times, you guard them for the whole shot clock. So now it's just you just need one quick stop for 5 seconds, get a rebound, and then you're off to the races. But sometimes, like I said, they just go in for it.
Already wrap it up there. Thanks, everyone.
Appreciate it.